And roll. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And then to the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. To the knuckles. And let's leave the ball in the palm, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release, and we'll throw it up in the air. Three, two, one. And we'll let it drop to the floor. Assess the feet. And step on the ball, pressing down in the middle of the foot 3 times. Move up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toe. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. Repeat of the foot 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the foot. Press in the 3 spots. Bring it to the middle of the foot. Wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. Scribble again. And get the ball out of the way, reassess. And shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. primordial side sheet, hands are down at the lower down to the end. They're coming up and out, back in and down. Right hand up to the third eye on the right side. You're looking at it as it comes back down. Left hand goes up to the left side. Back down. For the chibo, I'll bring it up the front of the spine and out. Down. Up to the heart. Over to the right side. Carry it to the left side. Back to the right. Come back to center with the right hand below, left hand up. Bring the right hand up, left hand down. Right hand down, left hand up. Pivot on the left heel, throw the pitch, turn a quarter. Gather chi with your left hand, right hand, left. Throw the pitch, turn a quarter. Right hand is below, right, left hand is up, bring the right up, left down. Right down, left up. Turn a quarter, throw the pitch. Gather chi with the left, with the right, with the left. Both hands go out. Scoop, chi up. Left hand inside the right palm, up to the crown. Down the front of the spine. And take 2 breaths. Center. Step forward. Elbow towards the opposite knee. Flap the opposite heel. And behind you. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. March. Or jog. We'll do the 6 exercises to open up today. No squats. I think that's what I'll do, but do whatever works for you that's safe. And we get some bands after class. Going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. That's 10. One deep. And 30, 2 breaths. And interlace the fingers. Hands up. Reach up. On your toes if you can. Come on back down and bend back if you can. Back to center. Bend in one direction. Then in the other. Back to center, lower the hands, push out of the chest. Come on down, interlace behind the back. Raise them up. Go a little higher. Come down, shrug. Roll shoulders back. Roll forward. Extend the arms, rotate in one direction. And then the other. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across the body, press in. Then the other. Behind the back. Down and in. Then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together, hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release, grab both elbows, rock side to side. And put your fists on your temples, bring the elbows forward and back. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go your shoulder. Come back to center, bring one hand over the top of the head, cup the ear, look up, and you gently tug. And then bring the chin to the collarbone and look down. Same thing the other way. And then down. And come back to center, tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. Let's do a side lunge in one direction. And then the other. And come on up and grab a stick. I'm gonna do the gym stick routine. Starting with dynamic swimmers over the top of the head in one direction. And then the other. Up top, go side to side. And then behind the back at the waist, twist at the waist. And then bring the stick down to just above the knees. Inch at the waist, bring the hands around front and between the knees, pull up. Bring the stick out front. In the center, hold on with two hands at or near the top. Step back, hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one hand, other hand comes underneath the armpit, grabs the shoulder, you hinge at the waist and so. Same stretch in the other direction. And then bring the stick to the side of one foot. Push out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom as your hinge. And then on the other side. And then bring the stick out in front of one foot, toes are about 6 inches away. Drop the top of the stick to the collarbone, slide down. Lift the sole of the foot, wiggle it. Repeat that with the other leg. Rest the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Come forward with 1 foot, the other foot you're on your toes. Come on down, stretch the hip flexors. And then repeat on the other side. Come on up, grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretching the quads. Other leg. Bring the first leg in front. Push the knee back, hinge at the waist. And then the other. And come on up, bring the stick to the middle, hold on with 2 hands. 1 or a finger or 2. Feet are about hip width apart. Dig your toes into the ground, come back on the 5th metatarsal, create that big arch and hold. And then rock towards the 1st metatarsal and back towards the 5th. Keep rocking. Toes in the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, stick down. And we're going to do the 6 stretches to open up. Feet are about hip width or shoulder width apart. Hands by the side, we're going to bring them up. Overhead, grab a wrist, pull straight up. And hold. And then come back down. Hands on top of the legs, slide down the legs. Come on all the way down. Slide back up. Hands go out and up. Grab the other wrist at the top and pull up. And down 2 more times each way. Down. Back up. Down. 1 more time each way. And back down. All right, take a couple of breaths. All right, we're gonna bring our hands up overhead again, grab one wrist and then bend back. And to the side. And come back to center, grab the other wrist. And bend back into the side. And two more times each way. Two. And one. And two. All right, come back to center, take a couple of breaths. Gonna bring our hands out into a T, bring them back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Grasp your hands behind the head. Same thing. Inhale, back. Exhale, two more. And one more. Excellent. I'll meet you on the floor. Lie back. One leg is either extended or you can keep the palm on the floor. The other, you're gonna bring the knee to the chest. Hold. And then with the opposite hand carried across your body as you look away from the direction the knee's going in. Down back to center, put that leg down. Bring the other knee to the chest. And then bring it across the back. Back to center, two more times each way. Knee to chest. Across the body. Look away. Back to center. On the leg. Cross. Back to center. One more time. Each leg. Chest. Cross. Back to center. Chest. Across. And back to center. Soles of both feet are on the floor. Do some windshield wipers. All right. And then we're gonna turn around. We're on all fours, palms under the shoulders, and do some cat cows, 6 of them. Tuck in the chin around the back. And then arch the back and look up. Cat. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. And cat. Cow. All right, let's sit down for the breathing. And cross your legs. Same thing we've been doing standing up all week. We're gonna bring our hands up overhead and inhale, completely bring it down to the chest as we exhale. We're gonna do that 3 times. On the last one, we're gonna push in on the chest, upper body, upper chest, and spread that exhale out throughout the body. We'll do 2 rounds. Here we go. So that's a great routine to get started in the morning. You do those breaths. You could do up to 3 or 4 or 5 rounds, and then do the 6 opening up stretches. Great way to get going. All right, we're standing up. We're rubbing our hands together, cultivating chi, and forming a chi ball. And centering. 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Pause on that inhale, exhale, send it out. Center. 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And namaste.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Nina, have a good
Thanks,
evening.
Richard. See you guys later.
Okay, enjoy. And Richard, how you feeling today? Gonna do some bands? All right. We're gonna put it around the palm and on the opposite shoulder. And do some tricep extensions coming down. Holy mackerel. No wonder I'm not getting any birds that they suet feeder. There's a huge hawk out there. Red-tailed hawk. I saw him the other day. All right, other shoulder. And same thing. And let's go down to the hip. And do some bicep curls across the body. Then the other way. All right, I'm going to use a slightly heavier band. And I'm going to put it around the top of the knee. And we're going to do some monster walks. We can turn around. All right. And then let's bring it down to the ankles. Go into athletic position and do some lateral walking. All right. And stop, and you can hold on to a pole or the wall or side of a chair if you need to. We're gonna do some some forward kicks. And then the other leg. All right, and then we're gonna kick back. Other leg. All right, that's it for the legs. I'm going back to the lighter band. And gonna do some bow and arrows. Other way. And then put the band behind the back, around the wrists. And come on out, hold for a second and back in. 1. And 10. All right. That's that.